Hey guys, it is Monday, Philippine Independence Day. That means it's time for the weekly mutation. So this week we have Charnel House on minor evacuation with Black Death, Photon Overload, and Darkness. I'm playing as Stukov.
Guildmaster of the local Kelmorian mining crew. My people have to be evacuated as soon as possible. Our ships can't start their launch sequences without attracting the infested. We need you to protect us until we're up in the air.
My ally, Hunter, is playing as Karax.
We have several ships ready for launch. Head out to one of them when you're ready so that it can prepare for liftoff.
So,
Chrono boost online. Our structure should now operate at a greater efficiency.
I'm doing this from a replay because, again, I'm on the not great computer and I cannot actually record anything there. I played this with got a little over 1 frame per second at one point, and that was without recording, so I don't think adding the recording will do any wonders for my frame rate. And Hunter has kindly agreed to record the video from the replay file and send it over, and then I'll commentate and upload. So the strategy will be to mass bunkers as Stukov, and for Karax to add cannons for detection as well as anti-air. Of course, bunkers shoot up, but they're going to be focused more on the infested. The cannons as well as orbital strike will take care of any big enemy units. So I'm starting with economy first. As you can see, I have 22 out of 23 supply in SCVs. I haven't made any bunkers yet. And I rushed out the infestation level 1 upgrade so I can get more infested. And now I start my bunker. I move my barracks and start the tech lab. So I'm just making more CVs at this point. I'm just sending the infested over to the enemy base.
These cannons know nothing of pain.
And there we go. Karax is already there. And we have the Photon Overload from the enemy. I start another barracks and infest the missile turret to provide more firepower.
I've got a ship that can't wait any longer. They'll be taking off soon with or without your help.
For our team.
Oh great. Your Zerg have
So as you can see, there's some green splatter that goes off when the infected units die. So any unit, well, not really any. I think 3 units that get caught in that splatter will get the infestation or the Black Death status effect. And what that does is it takes away their health gradually until they die. And it's not an HP basis. It's a percent of health basis, so
trying to launch without you. They can't get off the ground before the infested arrive.
yeah, it doesn't matter whether they have 1,000 or 10,000 HP, they will die the same rate. They will die at the same time.
Our structure should research and create units much more quickly now.
So my ally uses Chrono Boost or Chrono Wave, and I start some upgrades, the infestation,
Mutation complete.
as well as the I think that's range or damage output, something for the infested. There goes that Nidus Worm. I send my Apocalypse to destroy the buildings to clear the way for our expansions.
You're under attack. Our forces have opened fire.
Uh,
Our allies
Down it goes.
Our forces have engaged the enemy.
Start level 1 infantry upgrades. And you can see in the production tab that appears as melee upgrades for some reason.
Mutation complete.
My ally just seems to be focusing on he's focusing on buildings right now. I use the Alexander
Engage the enemy.
to help defend that ship.
I believe the enemy wishes to test our defenses.
Attack.
Oh no, now we can't see the enemy wave. Alright, so here's the plan. The first wave usually comes from the northwest, so I'll blindly send my Alexander that way. If it does, at least I've intercepted it. If it doesn't, well, at least my ally gets the attack wave, not me. And there it is. You can see the attack wave going there. Oh, looks like it's Reapers, so we will have Reapers and Liberators this game. So I glimpsed it at the corner of the screen. So my ally has started his Nexus, and my command center is nearly completed, but it's on the low ground, so I think it'll finish just about the same time, which is fine. They start another engineering bay and a factory. Defend what? We were the one there.
Hostiles are heading directly for one of the ships. You have to stop them.
Okay, so it looks like we can see the attack path of the enemy, so at least we know where to defend and which ship will launch next, since the pattern is whichever ship they send the attack wave to is the next one to launch, as far as history is concerned.
Forces have opened fire.
So I'll move my command center here and land it. There we go. We actually managed to get our second base up before our ally, and that is nice. Let's Blightbringer.
The infested are bad. Blightbringer puts them to shame. Kill it if you can.
Infestation does have its strengths.
You have to stop that enemy attack, commanders. They'll kill everyone on that ship.
Purify beam.
That's one fewer disaster to worry about. Thank you, commanders.
You're welcome. Now let's get back to our economy. We want to saturate that second base as soon as we can, and just send the infested at Blightbringer. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. I think we're fine. Karax can solo the second wave if he wants to. He has cannons, but let's actually help out with bunkers. Chrono 30. That means we need to queue up our upgrades, and in a few moments you're gonna see the scene cut across after a minute or to a minute after that, since the replay file bugged out, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, there it is. The good news is nothing very eventful happens during that span, so I think it's fine.
Keep your guard up. You'll have to keep the infested at bay.
Yeah, the second wave, or the second ship, just started launching. In case you missed that. So infest my allies' cannons, and it still works, since in co-op, any ability you use does not debuff your ally. Rather, it does debuff the enemy, but not your ally. So my ally is gonna focus on defending the ship, whereas I just send my infested to Blightbringer. My ally starts orbital strike stun upgrade, and
Forces en route to our position.
I think that's the range upgrade.
We just didn't have the firepower to deal with it.
I'm not sure.
Mutation complete.
Oh, I think Blightbringer's dead. I might have missed that. Anyway, I'm starting a bunch of upgrades. The armor and melee upgrades, and two of my overlords got infected, so I need to move them away before they infect the rest of my economy and my supply.
Mutation complete.
Yeah, that's still bugged. You can see the decals on the ground where the command center was originally built. Yeah, that's a little bit bugged, but that is fine. The more decals, the better. Yeah, that's another bug. Whenever Stukov roots his bunkers, he gets the lots of units error message. So I start a bunch more overlords to increase my supply limit.
Functioning as the infestation began. Think you'll have time to destroy them?
My ally is researching.
And that ship is defenseless.
My ally is researching thermal lance as well as the solar lance upgrade that sets fire to the ground.
Our base is under attack.
He's gonna cook some of that creep for my Zerg. So I send my infested to that attack wave, or the direction where it's coming from. And let's actually send it to the eradicators. So my ally starts the attack speed upgrade and level 3 solar efficiency. That's gonna give him a lot of energy for a Spear of Adun. He's also starting Colossus.
You guys want us dead, but I'm glad you're here to defend us.
It looks like my attack wave intercepted Amon's attack wave, and only one of us has
Oh, great.
continuous production.
The ship is gonna make a run for it. It won't get far without you.
So using Alexander to take out the eradicators, and they start a bunch more bunkers. Yeah, that's just it's just macro for Stukov. Whenever you get a bunch of minerals, you want to start as many bunkers as you can. You just want to drain, or you just want to use up your bank, so you're not floating excess minerals. Oh, looks like I need to redirect my forces to that other eradicator. Oh, it's a bit annoying. Alexander's down, but yeah, I still have hordes of units,
Has taken an interest in our base.
and the eradicator is going down.
Started the launch sequence. I know they're jumping the gun, but they still need your help. I never did trust those things. That's what you get when the KMC tries to copy Mutation tech.
My ally has a lot of defenses in place, actually. Looks like we will be able to defend.
Our allied base is under attack.
Oh, he has cannons in front of my bunkers too. Hey, give me some of that action. Can't afford to just idle by. Start some bunkers. Again, it's just macro. So as you can see, I did not take my second gas, and that is because I don't need it for bunkers. I only need it at the first part to get my upgrades, but after that, I don't really need it anymore. Since I don't make tanks, I don't make liberators, I don't make banshees, I don't even make marines, I just make bunkers. Let's move those.
Allied forces are under attack.
Oh, banshees. Good thing cannons can shoot up and are detectors.
Here they come. That ship won't last long against them.
Oh, there's the next wave.
Enemies on the move. Gotta put a stop to them, commanders.
Yeah, I'm already up to 163 supply, which is
Forces are under attack.
not bad.
I'd say roughly half my crew still needs evac. We're counting on you.
That ship's done. So I actually did some math on Stukov. A bunker costs
Stop them from reaching the ship.
Uh-oh. I think I might have walked them over there by accident. Oopsie doopsie. I gotta scramble actually. I gotta scramble. Banshee.
Allied forces are under attack. Our forces have engaged the enemy. That ship is taking damage from the infested commanders. Allied forces
I
are
gotta
under attack.
I gotta use this apocalypse to defend while my bunkers are scrambling into position.
Nice work. Now we can focus on the infested again. We just might get out of here alive after all.
Oh, well, anyway, I did some math on Stukov. A bunker costs 300 minerals, and an infested marine costs 15 minerals. So if you do the math,
Allied forces are under attack.
that's 20 rounds of marines to match the cost of a bunker. That means once you produce 20 marines, the bunker will become cheaper, since it continuously produces troopers, which are basically marines. They just have a different name. And the cooldown for spawn infested trooper is 24 seconds, just like a shot clock. So yeah, every 24 seconds, the bunker spawns a new infested Terran. So when you do,
Situation in progress. On deck, commanders.
So when you do the math, it takes 8 minutes. It takes 8 minutes for a bunker to be cheaper than the infested Marines. That means any bunker you make 8 minutes before the game ends. Any bunker you make 8 minutes before the game ends is worth it, and any bunker you make after 8 minutes before the game ends is I wouldn't say not worth it. I think it's still worth it, but it's just less cost effective than Marines. But as you can see, or as you cannot see, when I played this game, I had literal 10 frames per second. Stukov is really good, but he lags me heavily. So I didn't really have time to. I didn't really have the ability or the bandwidth. Would you say, to make Marines? I just moved my bunkers around actually. I lost some supply there. It might be because the bunkers started derping around since my ally blocked my bunkers from moving, and that is fine. I'm still 170 supply. That's still pretty good. And might be time to start the last ship to complete this mission. It didn't actually feel like a mutation for Stukov. For Stukov, Black Death doesn't really matter since the infested just respawn. Yeah, I use the Apocalypse on the eastern side and the Alexander on the western side, and that should take care of any attack wave. I just make some more bunkers. Again, it's less worth it than making barracks, but I don't care. I'm flowing a lot of minerals. I don't care. Kill those things. Alexander floating around and goes down, but it still spawns free units. It's gonna keep flooding that hybrid behemoth. Yeah, I already have units in place to defend. Yeah, at this point, I'm getting a literal 1 frame per second. I have no idea what's happening. 1 frame per second, but Stukov, man, Stukov. I don't even need to see what's happening. My units just go. God, after 3. Yeah, my units don't really care whether I can see or not. At that point, I could have just stood up from my PC. Got a drink or something. Oh yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have a suggestion for what else I can do, please leave that in a comment. And let's see the score screen. I don't know who killed more, but that was pretty good. That doesn't feel like a mutation at all. Stukov is very excellent for this mutation. Ooh, achievement. Triple the kills. Alright. So, you had a lot of comments in last week's videos. Protoss Pro asks, if I could create my own ability, what would it be? Well, that's easy. Shut Sergeant Hammer up. James Warner says, Infinity is living the dream. Yeah, I actually added him to my contacts list in the EU server since I don't have many contacts there. It's actually difficult to find a decent co-op partner. But while I'm in Cebu, I just go on the North American server with my level 90 commanders and go around the co-op chat, see if anyone needs help leveling up their commanders. So if you want to do a game or two, just go on the co-op channel on the North American server and you'll find me there. Sometimes. Stajun YG. You know what? You know what? Never mind. Stain Wayne it is. Alright, if you have more questions or comments about this week's videos, just leave them in the comment section and we'll try my best to respond next week. See you!